Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So we're back with 9 Chronicles M, so the new version of the 9 Chronicles idle RPG. Even though it's called 9 Chronicles M, you can run it on PC and mobile, and we'll be in this video having a look at the differences between the mobile version and the PC version. This is the PC version. So this has everything unlocked. So I'm not going to click on them now because they're going to open web pages, but if I click on staking, I can do some staking on the game's token, which is called the 9 Chronicles Gold. You see up here, I don't actually have any of that at the moment. Well, actually, I do have some, but I haven't claimed it yet. And some other things here. So this DCC is the NFTs in the game. So this character here, this pink-haired character with a cat on her head, those are the NFTs. So all the characters, I think they're all female actually, and they all have. There's 4 different forms of cats you can get on your head. So that's all. That stuff's all enabled in the PC version, because obviously you can do whatever you want in terms of blockchain. App stores you can't. Apple and Google don't let you do some stuff. So this is what's going on. Obviously it's the same game. My game account is the same. So if I went, as we will do, go to the mobile version, I'll be the same game name, Games TX. I'll be level 138. And I'll have all the same, obviously, resources. So I don't have any action points at the moment, and I have only 1,000 crystals, and none of the cryptocurrency. So one thing I will show here is if I go here to shop in the PC version, it's going to take me, hopefully, to the shop, and the shop is where you can buy things. So this is things that other players have created and are now selling, and they are being sold in the blockchain currency. So so it's just showing me weapons at the moment, and I can sort of search for things where I can I can choose by price. So these are the cheapest things. Actually, I'm trying to sell some stuff, not getting very far. I'm trying to sell 2. These are quite sort of early entry swords, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of people selling things for not so much money. So I'm pricing myself out of the market. I probably need to go and get some gold and actually buy some of these things, because some of these things probably will actually boost me. Anyway, so that's the PC version. Now we'll have a look at the. I was going to say before we get on to the mobile version. So I've been playing the game sort of quite a lot. As I say, it's an idle game. Sort of what's happened at the moment is I'm a little bit stuck. I've sort of, with these games, you sort of zoom through the early stages. So without too much hassle, I've got to level 183, just playing the game and sort of creating new, crafting new stuff in the workshop, and that's what levels you up to be able to do new things. So there's this crafting stuff. So I've actually only got this level sword. I probably need to buy this level sword. I need a whole bunch. I need to get these ingredients here, which you can see most of them I don't have, or I can just unlock that using the crystals, but I don't have any crystals, so I'm sort of stuck on the crystal side of things. If I had a lot more crystals, I could unlock sort of better belts, and I could even unlock this Guardian necklace. I could unlock the premium one that's going to cost me 3,000. I don't have any of those. So all these sort of things, quite a lot of this stuff is either locked by stage, and when it's not locked, when you have opened it by stage, you still need some of these crystals. So crystals are pretty important. Gold is sort of important if you want to buy things directly from other players. These are hourglasses, so when you're crafting stuff, you can wait for it to craft, or you can spend your hourglasses to get it immediately. So I'm sort of like I could grind through. The arena is now live as well, so I can do every few hours. I can do some stuff on the arena, but I'm a little bit sort of stuck. So we'll look at the sort of monetization options, and that's particularly on the mobile side. So we're going to switch over to mobile now. Okay, so audio's changed, as you can tell. So I'm recording this off my phone, Android phone. Just downloaded the app from Google Play Store. You can also download it from Apple App Store. So it looks exactly the same. Obviously, as I said, it's sort of the same. If you look at the stats, they are the same. Actually, I just noticed they're not the same. I've noticed the crystals are different. That's a bit odd. Don't quite know what that is. Anything else different? Let's have a look. No, everything else looks the same. So maybe there is this hasn't quite updated. But what we're looking at here is if I hit staking here. So this feature is currently under development. So it's not under development. It's just the app stores won't let you do this. So if you go to click on, as I say, on the PC version, it takes you to a web page and you can do a bunch of staking stuff. If we go to this one here, where the NFTs are, this feature is currently under development. That's because you can't have NFT gated content in mobile games. So those are two sort of key things that you can do
on the PC version, can't do on the phone. But the interesting thing here is we go to shop. So one of the things with app stores is that basically Apple and Google have said they have rules about how you use NFTs and cryptocurrencies and that sort of stuff. But generally they say you can't just have sort of separate payment systems, although that's sort of changing for all games. But in general, they like to see that the main monetization of a game is happening in the app using their in-app purchase systems, because obviously that's how they get their 30%. So if I go to the shop here, instead of it showing me weapons from other players who are selling them, it now shows me these in-app purchase packs. So these are, very much what we would see in free-to-play mobile games that aren't blockchain. There's different sort of things. So there's this materials one here, so I can buy action point potions or hourglasses at different, obviously different amounts of money. This is in Great British pounds. Golden dust, that's sort of useful for summoning higher quality equipment. We have packages here, so various different things. So there's new gold leaf rune package has come in, which is there's a rune system, like an equipment system. So that's just come in as a payment system, and recommended. That's just a sort of version of these. So some of these, we go down to the bottom. Say there's they sort of retail them in different ways. This was a Black Friday one where you got a whole bunch of AP potions if you were sort of run out of action power, and that which refills over time. But if you want to sort of crack on with the game, the one I'm looking for is actually the launch celebration. So funnily enough, they always sort of say this is you can only buy 8 per account. So it's fairly expensive. It's £17.50p. I guess it's about $20 in US dollars, something like that. If I click on it, I get 1.5 million crystals, 8,000 hourglasses for speeding up crafting, and 200 gold powders. So that's actually not too much on the gold. I think that's 10 summons on the gold powder front. We can have a look. But obviously for the crystals, it's really good because I can start unlocking a whole bunch of these sort of things that at the moment I can't craft because I need to do that. So a summons here is one summons is 200 gold dust, or I can get if I buy that package, I get 200 gold dust and I get 11 summonses. So I'm going to get hopefully some pretty cool equipment that will level me up straight away. And also I'm going to be able to unlock some things. So actually thinking about it, maybe I did do this before. Maybe it would be better to if I bought some gold dust. But interestingly here, 200 gold dust is £27. So that's almost like $30. Whereas this pack here is giving me, make sure I'm doing it right, that's giving me 200 gold dust and all these other things. So that's why they're sort of limiting these per account, because this is by far the best thing to buy. And actually it's only available for another 3 days. So I'm going to go through and buy that. So interestingly, you can't buy these you can't buy these things on the PC version. You can do a whole bunch of stuff on the PC version with blockchain and the in-game cryptocurrency and these NFTs that you can sort of stake and get rewards for. But there's no, if you want to buy these things, you have to go through the mobile version, which is sort of interesting because often the mobile version is sort of a cut-down version. But in this case, there's some things you can only get through the mobile version directly. So I'm going to buy these and then we'll go back to the PC version.
Okay, so we're back with the PC version of the game, and as we can see up here, although it's not as clear as on the mobile version, interestingly. So I spent $20 buying this pack. So this is the pack here that is emailed through to me. Actually, does it say it better here? So it doesn't actually tell me what the pack is. It does actually on the mobile version where I bought it. So I can receive this pack, and now you can see I got 8,000 hourglasses and 200 dust. Don't know where the where the crystals are. That's interesting. But they are there. So I've got 1.5 million crystals. No idea why it's not showing that. So that's cool. So that's kind of stuff's come through now. So now I can go and do some cool stuff in the workshop. I think that's the place I'm going to start. So the summons is highlighting here that I now can summon 11 of these golden aura summons. So the auras are sort of an overall sort of boost to your character. So I'm going to spend that, and obviously as you can see, I got these sort of these golden dusts quite cheap compared to if I was just buying them sort of on their own. So later on in the game, these are going to get more expensive because they're seen sort of quite powerful equipment. So you see a whole bunch of these. So there are different. I wouldn't say I fully understand the different types here, but you can see they're all of the same. Actually, not all the same level. This one looks like the highest grade one because it's this one's got 3 and a pink, and this one's got 3 and a pink. So these two are the highest grade ones. But I can basically either grind these back to get some more resources, or I can use these to level up the ones I choose that I'm gonna have. So if I go back to my character, if I remember how to do this, so you can now see this is the one I'm equipped with. So this is giving me 7,952, sorry. Whereas you can see actually this one's telling me that one's going to give me 10,000. These ones are so actually interestingly if I just re-equip now, the best one is going to be this one here, not the one which had more stars on it. But you can see that this is a beast aura. So they do sort of different things. This is an arena special. So this one has attack reduction, arena specialization. So I may have to spend a bit of time looking through to see sort of which ones, and it may be I want to keep these. It's interesting. It says the crystal value. So if you're burning these back into crystals, you can see that's 500,000 crystals. So I've got a lot more crystals if I want to burn some of these back again to their sort of initial form. This one's actually 1,000,000. Explosive. What's it going to say here? Frenzied attack. So I might want to keep some of these for adventure special, for the adventure, the sort of the campaign mode, and I might want to keep some for the arena because they give me advantages in the arena. So that's what's going on there. And also I might want to go through and let's come off here and go into crafting. So now I've got all these I can do. So I can unlock this sword. It's going to cost me 25,000. Let's see if I can do that. So I'm going to spend these crystals to unlock the recipe. So now I've got a super duper level 130 sword, which is just that. This is showing this is doing some blockchain stuff. So now if I want to craft that, I can even craft spend 350,000 to craft this. The reason it's costing me so much is I don't have these. I don't have any of these ingredients, or I have very few of these ingredients. But we can go and if I don't have a pet here, that's going to reduce the amount of crafting I need. I don't have a pet yet, so I'm going to spend quite a big chunk of my new crystals, and it's going to take all these blocks to craft. Although I could go here, and it's going to take 24 hours, and it's going to tell me in a minute if I want to get it right now. I can use 4,000 of these hourglasses if I really want to sort of go for it now. I think I'll leave that for the time being. But there's a whole bunch of these sort of other things that I might want to unlock, sort of skins, or I can't unlock things. Oh, I can unlock this one as well. So I get a new necklace. That might be cool to do. The level 130 stuff now that I have sort of unlocked but not created yet. Those ones are still unattainable. So here, again, there's this premium version, which is going to get me. What is it going to get me? Better increased hit rates, better optional chances. So let's blow it out and craft that as well. So that's going to take a whole bunch of blocks to do. But this is obviously the sort of thing you want, that when you're just spent $20, not nothing, obviously not a ton of money, but equally not nothing. Then you want to feel like you're sort of getting a boost of what's going on. And now here I can see these are crafting. It's going to take a day and 5 hours. I may want to speed them up, but I may not. So that's what's going on. I think it's sort of interesting. I'm not saying this is a sort of perfect way of having blockchain and non-blockchain items. But obviously, you have to, in terms of the mobile side of things, they want to release through mobile because it's easier for people to download stuff rather than downloading through a PC. It's more accessible for this sort of idle game where you're sort of, you're not actively doing anything in the game, so you're just sort of idly playing the game through, and it's based on your gear and what things you've chosen compared to the opponent. So that's much more of a PC type experience, but obviously there's a whole bunch of PC stuff you can't do on the through the mobile app stores, because they don't let you do that. So there we go. So I'm finding this kind of interesting. I'm finding it interesting more as a sort of design process of how this game is designed and how it interacts with various blockchain bits. I don't think this is a game for sort of everyone. It is a very particular type of, I would say, it's a South Korean developer, and it is, I feel, quite a South Korean sort of game. They tend to like these sort of quite grindy RPGs that are all about the meta, really, and you can play them for a long period of time. So I think it's interesting to see how they play this sort of stuff out. Yeah. Subscribe to the channel, come back next time and see what's going on. See you then. Bye.